Write your own happiness. A lot of people try to define their happiness based on what they see, whether that's on TV, whether it's people around them who they perceive as being successful or achieving their goals. So here's my sort of take on that. Nobody, in my opinion, nobody should be defining what their happiness is and what it looks like based on things around them. You're unique. You bring good stuff, unique stuff to the table. And I think the way I see happiness, you may or may disagree with it, but your happiness and what that looks like and what it comes in, the form it comes in, think of it as a sort of blank canvas. Write down what defines your happiness. Don't let other people's expectations or how you perceive somebody's projection of their own happiness and write that down. You're unique, you have your own strengths, you have your own weaknesses. People's happiness does not necessarily equate to your happiness, and what those things that make them happy does not necessarily mean it'll make you happy. So my suggestion to everybody who watches this clip is write down a piece of paper as a blank canvas what makes you happy and what will make you happy so you can start striving towards that. I don't like this quote or phrase that people always refer to, that you mustn't focus on your weaknesses. I can understand why people say that to a certain extent, but your weaknesses doesn't necessarily just have to remain your weaknesses. Your weaknesses could be what helps you make you happy. If your weakness is in something that might not be good, let's say in a workplace, but that weakness, i.e., you don't want to get involved in gossiping too much. Some people might see it as a sign of weakness. I see that as an amazing, incredible trait if you are able to step back from gossiping. So my point is, what you see as your weakness, mark that down as a unique feature of yourself and see how that can help define your happiness. Nobody can define that for you, only you can. And that starts from a blank piece of paper, and that starts from you writing down how you see your happiness, and how that happiness is for you today will evolve over time. And that will then connect to the goals you're trying to achieve. And that's what you need to focus on. Don't focus on people's projection of their own happiness. 9 out of 10 people are faking it. 9 out of 10 people put on an act. So you need to define your own happiness and stand by it, because then that way you'll have the conviction to go after the goals that you need to go after, and then you actually will genuinely be happy right from the heart, as opposed to faking it, as opposed to putting on your game face on, trying to pretend to everybody out there that you're happy, but you have no substance to it. So don't be one of those people. Write your own happiness. Start with pen and paper, write it down and go for it.